Let's have a look at something a little old school. This is the first generation Audi R8. As you can see from the instrument panel, it's not fully digital. You have two dials, a small screen, some more dials as well. Steering wheel has very few buttons, and then you have this screen which almost looks aftermarket, but it's not. Now at the bottom you have different buttons. These are of course shortcuts for the different menus in the computer system. Then below that you have some more buttons and knobs. I think these are mostly for multimedia controls. And overall it's a very nice interior. Now I don't know why it's showing this for some reason. I guess you have to update the software or something. Now below that screen you also have some more knobs. These are of course for climate control, seat controls, AC and all that. Then you have the sport button here, parking sensors, spoiler wing button, hazard lights, traction control, and of course you have the old school handbrake stick here, ashtray here with the lighter and cup holders. So this car is actually quite comfortable and practical. The seats again also very nice, fully leather, and so is the whole dash. I think the whole material, everything is very nice. So you can actually live with this car, and it also has paddle shifters. Now the doors again more leather, carbon fiber. And then you have buttons for the windows. You have a handle for closing it, speaker systems. Everything is here. I think this car is I would actually say that this car is far more easy to live with than the current R8. The current R8 is a little uh, too technical, and there's just too much computer stuff in it. This one is a little more simpler model, and I would obviously prefer it if I had the choice between the two cars. But that's enough about the interior. Let's come outside and let me show you what made the R8 so special. Just look at final look at the interior. Looks incredible. I love it. So this car was actually introduced as a concept, and I didn't expect it to be produced, but it was. There's very little difference between the concept and the actual car, and just look at it. So this is a model from around 2012. This is with the facelifted headlights. So the headlights are a little different. You have horizontal daytime running light going across it rather than the dotted ones that you had in the initial model, which I love. So, but still, this car is also very beautiful. Massive air intakes, which give the car a very nice look. Now coming to the side, you can see the V10 logo here, and then you have carbon fiber on the door mirror. But the most beautiful thing about this car was this, the side wing. Now this is in carbon fiber, and it is the air intake is a little bigger. That's because this has the V10 model. This is the V10 model, and it has the 5.2 liter V10 engine that makes around 525 horsepower, which isn't bad for a supercar. Now the retractable spoiler wing is here, and this is the V10 engine here. So I think this car was perfect. It has everything you need, and you can still live with it. You can still drive it every day. It's perfect. I mean, look at the look. The current R8, it looks nice, but it's just too complicated. And that side wing that's disappeared, and I miss it. It's just uh, something I miss a lot, and that's why maybe I still miss the simplicity of the previous model, and I would always take this one over the previous over the current model. Look at the front styling. Look at it. It is gorgeous. Of course, it came standard with the Quattro system, which means all four wheels are active at all times, providing better grip and handling. So this really gave Porsche 911 some competition compared to a modern car like say this Mercedes SL. I mean, again, not a bad car, but just look at the interior. Look at the big, massive screen, the digital instrument panel. Now, these are very common, of course, in today's cars, but back then they were not that common. So it's up to you. Which one would you prefer, the new R8 or the old R8? Let me know in the comments. Let's have a look